The pushback on that is that the size of the universe, the probability of there not being another planet where life arises is small, infinitesimal. And I think this is me not being kind of overly in the hard sciences, but maybe theologically oriented, is that I don't think that life exists because of probability. I think that life exists because of the divine decree of God. Yeah. And so I actually have room in my worldview to say that the universe is ginormous, far bigger than I can conceptualize, for the glory of God, right? And that's why it just seems so mind-bogglingly huge, that it has nothing to do with the probability of life maybe arising on other planets. And like you said, Andy, I don't preclude there being a possibility of life on other planets. I think if there is life, it's probably more analogous to bacterial life, or if there is some type of animal life. I don't think it's something that has kind of a consciousness in the way that we might think of it, particularly with sentient human beings. But I think that there is an aspect of the crown of creation being this planet that theologically oriented means something different.
Like, I think we just, kind of to your guys' point, I think we have to be just very careful to go and say what God could not allow, what God could not create. But also, the question that I bring up, or not so much the question I bring up, but the thought I bring up is, we serve an intimate relational God who, you know, wants to commune with us. And so there's this portion for me that's like, why would I want to see beyond that so bad? Why would I hope that there's something beyond him? Because I feel like that would actually do more damage for my faith. For all of a sudden this pops up and I'm like, wait, why would you do that to me, God? Why would you all of a sudden, after all these years, just drop aliens on us and they exist? And they're like, to me, that would speak less of God's character and what we see in the scripture than it would actually be promoting him.
And I don't have a problem with God having created other sentient life elsewhere. I don't think it's, theologically impossible.
Well, for lack of a better way of putting it, Andy, we do believe that because we believe in extraterrestrials as in beings that are not of this planet, right? There's a whole category of seraphim and cherubim and angels and demons